YouTube, what's going on, everybody? All my warriors out there, Sickle Cell warriors, my YouTube subscribers, just people watching in general. I'm back, man. I'm back. I know it's been a minute. Well, it's been more than a minute. Let me stop talking so fast before I mess myself up. That's my problem. I be trying to hurry up, get through these videos, but let me go ahead, slow down, and let you know how everything been going. I know I haven't been doing my duty. I kind of just lost focus, man. I lost focus, got complacent, and now I'm back, man. I'm back focused. I'm ready to get it out there, talk more about sickle cell, bring more awareness to it, and especially things now going through this whole COVID-19 stuff. So I just want to get back on here and let it be known what's going on with me and what's going on in the world of sickle cell medicine and things I'm going through, especially. So I'm back, as you see, but I promise, man, I'm back for good. I'm gonna do more videos just telling y'all about just random stuff, not just my health, but what's going on with me, like with work, with me gaining weight, working out, all that. So yeah, as you can tell, man, another hot day in Texas. Scorching. It's been over 100, 105, 103 for like the past week, and it's supposed to keep continuing. So I came out here when the sun started going down, get a little breeze, because earlier, man, it was, yeah, I stayed out here for about 5 minutes. I was like, I couldn't even do the video, plus the sun was just in my eyes and stuff. So but yeah, like I said, one thing, if you notice, like I said, my weight gaining process, man, yeah, your boy been in the gym, got a few new tats, getting bigger, chest, arms, neck, legs. But like I said, back in September is when I started my whole weight gaining process. So back in September, I just went ahead and got a membership, stopped being cheap. If you know me, I'm cheap as hell, discount code, free shipping, all that. So I'm cheap as hell. I finally went and got a membership from Planet Fitness, and I just been going hard at it until COVID started, and then shut down gyms for a minute, and then once they opened back up, got back into it. So started in September. When I went to the doctor in September, I weighed at like around 150, 155, around that area, so 155 area. And then before COVID hit, I want to say March, before everything started getting shut down and stuff like that, I went to the doctor's office again, and even before I got my weight taken, my doctor and nurse was like, man, you've been gaining weight. What you been doing? I just tell them I've been working out, and when I weighed myself then, I was up to about 175 range. So it was about a 20-25 pound difference, man. I feel good. I'm looking good. As you see, I'm smiling. Still got my smile. My mental space is right. Like I said, I'm getting back focused. I let some things distract me, take my attention away from what I'm supposed to do, and that's helping and teaching the world about sickle cell. So I'm back focused, man. Tunnel vision, getting this out there. The whole thing about me gaining weight was it was more just to get my legs, get the blood flow in my legs going, because the blood would just sit like around my hip thigh area, and that would cause my pain, would cause me to limp and miss work, or just I wouldn't even want to get out of bed because the pain was just unbearable. Like it was even hard just getting up, going to the bathroom. So yeah, that. And then I just started going too. I just like, man, I want to gain weight, man. I've been skinny all my life, around that 155, 150, 160 weight range. So started hitting the weights, man. Bench press, sit-ups, push-ups, even little stuff, man. I just started going hard with it, like 4 or 5 times a week, whatever my body could take. I'm going at my own pace. That's the best thing about it. I don't have nobody in my ear telling me what to do or anything like that. I go at my own pace, take a much needed breather. I always keep water with me, my jug, gallon of water, stay drinking water, and then my protein shakes. I fix those Monday through Friday, 2 a day. So ice, spinach, bananas, eggs, creatine, 2 scoops of the protein shake, peanut butter and chocolate milk. Blend it all up, and that makes 2 of my cups about this size a day. And I take 1 with me in the morning when I go to work, and then once I get home from the gym, I eat my breakfast and drink that. But also too, along with that, Monday through Friday, just eating healthy, man. Just eating healthy. I cook my own food. So like I said, when I get home from work, well, when I go to work, I take an apple and like a bar with me just to keep my energy up and have something to snack on while I'm at work. And then once I get home from the gym, I cook like an omelet, or if I have some salmon or some type of like rice or something like that. So I make different stuff with omelets. It's normally a cheese omelet, but I might throw some rice in there, some sausage, some jalapenos, something like that, some type of meat or just that protein, and drink my shake and then get cleaned up and call it a day, get my nap in, because man, like I'm still working at UPS, this third shift stuff going on. So yeah, just that's my whole routine Monday through Friday, just eating healthy, working out, doing exercises at home. And so man, I'm gaining. The whole COVID things, just staying at home, everything was shut down except work, of course. So I was just going to work, gym was closed, and I wasn't doing nothing but staying home eating. And that's where I was messing up at, because it's really not too many exercises you can do at home to keep things up like how you do at the gym. So certain things you can do at the gym and only certain things you do at home. Like I was keep staying doing my push-ups and set-ups, but weights and bench press and things like that, that's what I needed. So yeah, other than that, man, it's been good, like I said. But I know with my health, I didn't rush back into the gym, even though I missed it. I waited 2 weeks just to see the word on the street, and if anything happened, anybody got sick or anything like that, to see if it was okay to even go in the gyms. And once I got in gyms, man, I had my gloves, I had my mask on, and was just working out. That thing right there is like death. Having a mask on, working out, I had to take breaks, take it off just to breathe. And the gloves, well, that's apparent. You want to stay clean, touch anything. But also the gym's been doing their thing with wiping down everything and spraying and hand sanitizer and stuff like that. But I stay with a mask. I keep one in all places. So I had one right beside my bed, keep one in the car, and I take one to work, and I have a few others. So if any get lost or I just need to throw away any, but I always stay with a mask. I feel crazy like a superhero or some shit every time I forget it. Get out the car, take about a few steps, look at everybody else wearing their mask, be like, shit, let me go get my mask. So yeah, just trying not to forget that. But other than that, man, just staying healthy. And like I said, I know during this time, just trying, man, people losing jobs, their health is at deteriorating, catching COVID, and just especially mental health. You're not doing what you're used to doing, like going out to eat or going to bars, travel and stuff like that. Just staying home. So just being able to get out and do stuff. And that was the main thing about at least the gyms open back up, because at home, man, felt like I was going crazy, man. Like, shoot, like you just go to work and then come home. Go to work, come home. Wouldn't see nobody out on the road but me. And I just wanted to hit a U-turn and be like, man, I'm going back home. I even was like, man, I wish they laid me off so I can just get unemployment check or something. But I'm blessed to have a job, and got all that out of thought and just started thinking more positive. And once the gyms opened back up, that kind of released some stress and got the juices back flowing and got my weight back up. So like I said, got a few more tattoos, man. I want to get the rest of my sleeve, but right now it ain't looking too good. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll do the rest of my sleeve and get this other side done. But yeah, man, my guy Majin Vegeta, a couple skulls, man, Joker, Heath Ledger. Yeah, so finish that up. RIP to Kobe Bryant, man. That's one thing that hit me too, that was hard, man. So I'll probably get a Kobe Bryant tat. I got one in mind and exactly know where I'm gonna put it. So once I get that done, I'll post it, probably like on my leg area, like the Achilles injury type tat. So other than that, man, I just wanted to get on here and just let you know about COVID and how it affects us, sickle cell patients, and how we could deal with it. I know this COVID, it affects the whole respiratory system, and that's big for us because that whole breathing and things like that, we're always exhausted, out of breath and things like that. So maintaining that function and just keep going. So the COVID affects that with being a weak immune system. It affects the elderly, youth, toddlers, things like that. So I mean, especially people with disabilities. So we the ones that have to watch out the most of what we're doing. And so I mean, that's why I said, man, eat healthy, put stuff in your body, oils. I still do the Epsom salt baths, and trying to stay distant away from people as much as possible, man. I know you want to like go out and mingle and do stuff like your daily routine, but you can't. So stay safe, man, because you don't know what you could be touching, what you could be bringing back home to others and things like that. So I try to stay away from others as much as possible. Just it's probably the same routine for me, and the only people I be around is my mom and my brother and the dog. So yeah, we make sure we maintain washing our hands, thermostat, thermometer, things like that. So I wanted to get into the ways that I stay safe, like the things that I do, that I stay safe doing. Me personally, the biggest thing that I like about this whole COVID thing is social distancing, 6 feet apart. Some say, I think even like 12, 13 feet. Man, I love social distancing. I wish they would keep that even after COVID. Just people get out of my space, like talk to me from that far, because I hate it. And my supervisor does that. He always walks up to me and be like right here. I'm like, dude, you don't need to be this close to talk to me. And he will still do it during all this, and I just had to tell him, like, back up, man. Like, you're in my personal space. You need to be distant, type of thing. So staying distant, man, that's the big thing, because coming in close contact with someone where you're the arm's length and can spread germs, pass along, and stuff like that. So staying distant from others, large gatherings. That's the one thing I miss, because I love going to concerts and things like that. So that's another big thing. Wearing a mask at all times. Like I said, I keep one for work, and it's trying, because I go from wearing a mask at work, then take it off, and then go straight to the gym after that, wear another mask. And luckily I get to go home after that, then take it off. But besides those two places, and then going to like somewhere, a grocery store, pick up something to eat, that's the only times I wear my mask. And so make sure you stay with a mask, not inhaling or breathing out, being contagious to anyone else. What else? Let me see. Staying clean, washing hands, taking showers, baths, just doing whatever you can to maintain your health. I still take my Epsom salt baths. That's key. Just scrub and wash my whole body. 20, 30 seconds, wash hands, soap, and things like that. The other thing is, with these places now, because they were running out of sanitizer and things like that, a lot of these places, the custodians were making their own sanitizer. And that's one thing I noticed, I think at the gym. It was somewhere though, but the soap just didn't smell right to me, and I hated using that soap because it wasn't sanitized. It was like watered down, polluted. So that's one thing that I hated. So make sure you just probably keep like some wet wipes and things like that, Lysol wipes, and exercising. So ways that you can make sure your immune system is straight is taking breathing exercises. And I think I learned about this like on the news from a doctor, I think Sanjay or someone on CNN, is to test your immune system with breathing. So it's like a 10-step breath thing where you inhale, and then exhale. If you can hold your breath in that time, then you're doing good. But if you're like having to gasp for air and can't hold your breath, then you need to go get checked out, because you might have COVID or just might have a respiratory problem, breathing or something like that. So make sure you do that test. I do that test every day, not every morning, but every day, just to do that. And like I said, I take my temperature and things like that. But I know for us with sickle cell, we don't want to get into the thought whenever like we're in pain, or like our chest hurting, or like loss of breath, lack of breath, or anything like that. You don't want to start thinking, oh man, do I have COVID? And your mind starts running and things like that. So just make sure you're paying attention to everything. And me, I get stuck in my head. I'm like, because I'll be laying in bed, and next thing my chest might be hurting or anything like that. And I'm just like, damn, I hope ain't nothing wrong with me or anything like that, because I don't want to go to the doctor where a bunch of people are at, especially the hospital where the most germs are at. So that's one thing that I watch out for. But you don't want to jump to conclusions and things like that. So But other than that, physically, man, keeping your mental health intact. That's the one biggest thing that I think that's hurting a lot of people, because everybody's off their routine. People that work uh, at the office and travel during work, or just be out in general, especially on the weekends and stuff like that, they're not able to do that. I mean, some crazy people out here still traveling, partying, things like that. But as for me, nah, I'm sitting my ass still. It ain't nothing much for me out there anyway. I'll find something, a bunch of movies coming to Netflix and TV and things like that. I'll find something like that and fix me something to eat or whatever. But I ain't much of a going out type of person anyway. Like I said, I stay to myself, so that's one big thing. But mental health, man, just maintaining that. You got to mentally exercise, do what you can. Even though I wasn't in the gym, I would try to like meditate or do some at-home workouts, or even take a walk, things like that, because that can be a big help. Because you don't want to get, like I said, that's why this whole thing is called locked in the cell. Even though your physical capabilities may not be at the level as everyone else is, mentally you don't want to shut down, because that's when it all is affected, and that's when crises hit like that, and that's when the problems and things like that start happening. So meditate, decompress whenever you get the chance. Every weekend I decompress. I'm off on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, so once I get off Friday, I go home, relax, decompress, think about what I've done during the week, things I could do better, and where to go from there. And so those are things that I do to either physically or mentally decompress. Emotionally, I'm getting my mind back right. Like I said, was going through some things, dealing with some issues, and I lost focus, and now I'm back. So like I said, my job and what I want to do and what I'm blessed with is putting these videos out there to help you guys, to let you know you're not the only one that's going through these things and situations, and that there's other people like us that deal with this pain and the medicine and things like that. And so like I said, I'll be back on here to let you guys know everything I'm going through. I just went to, well, I didn't go to the doctor because, like I said, not fear, but cautious of going into hospitals and things like that, where around germs and other people. So I did like a online visitation, FaceTime with my doctor, and let them know how things was going and things like that. And I'll keep you updated, because I have to go get a x-ray or MRI for my hip to see, because my hip's been hurting me a lot lately. So hopefully don't have to go through a hip replacement surgery, because blood sits at the hip and it's common for us with sickle cell. So that's one issue. I'm hoping that everything pans out with that. And then I'll tell you, that's one thing too. I want to get on here, and later this week I'll probably drop a video about what's been going on with me at work and my supervisor. Because, man, dealing with this discriminative, racist guy, old, stuck-in-day type supervisor that I've been dealing with for about over a year now. Since I told you I was at UPS, been dealing with him. So I'm going to tell y'all that and break it down, because it has to do with my condition and stuff like that. So, Frankie, come here. I'm outside. I'm waiting for my buddy. Come here. Come here. Let the camera. Come here. Let the camera see your face. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, here come the other one. Look, look, look. I got my buddies with me. These are my partners, my riders. So, yeah. Just wanted to get on here and update you guys, let you know how everything was going. Right now, like I said, it's summertime. It's hot, so... And I'm about to call it night. I'm still on this 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock morning schedule for UPS. It's looking like holiday season again. Henry, calm down. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. So that's it, man. Stay tuned for next video, and I'm glad you guys tuned in.